Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be doing this week's Tower Minecraft Dungeons. Quick thing, first off we're gonna enchant deflect. Also, if you notice that my voice sounds a lot better, I have a new headset now, and this headset is very good. Tested the mic out earlier and love it. So here we go. This is a pretty easy floor. Couple creepers. Alright, first one's done. So you could go with ton regen. I'm just gonna go with an enchant point. Alright, floor 2 done. Here, you could grab, I would just go with power shaker. 100% right off the bat. Power shaker is very good artifact for crowd control because of how strong it is. Because very good area effect. This is also pretty easy floor. A couple of pillagers. Yeah. Floor 3 done. You could pick up the burst crossbow. You can also put the corrupted seeds. Because we just got the power shaker, I think we'll be good. Right, last two guys. There we go. Floor 4 done. You could pick up the backstabber, go with weakening and thundering here. But I would grab either blast fungus or enchant point. We'll grab blast fungus. This is a very easy level. Couple blazes, couple wither skeletons. But that's about it. 5 done. You could pick up the voiceless blaze, go sharpness and busy bee, or you could go with the axe and do guarding strike and leeching. But here, we're gonna skip it. I mean, that's honestly what I would do. Because our artifacts right now are pretty good. Also, this floor does have a lot of mobs, so you could easily get trapped, boxed in, but that's where the blast fungus comes in, and the power shaker. Makes it very easy to deal with crowd control. Alright, there we go. Floor 6 done. Hopefully. You could go with the snowbow here. It's probably what I would do. And just do burst bowstring. 1 at least. Merciful, we have the power smith here. Really, if you grabbed one of the weapons on the other floor, I would power smith it, but we're gonna power smith our armor. And on to floor 8. This one does have witches, but if you deal with them first, they're not really gonna be a problem. Alright, floor 8 done. Pretty simple floor. Here, we'll grab the updraft tomb. And we're pretty set on our artifacts right now, but we probably will change them later. Well, I probably will if I wanted to do some pets. Alright, floor 9's done. Pretty easy water floor. Not a lot of mobs. I wouldn't really grab anything here. Nothing really useful for me. Alright, first boss floor, I believe this is Illusioner and Enderman, and I believe the Illusioner spawns. Never mind. I think I'm dead. Yeah. I would say for this floor, just make sure to deal with the Illusioner first and then deal with the Enderman, like you always should. You could pick up the Soul Scythe here, give a sharpness to Soul Siphon. You could also pick up the Golem kit. Now, I like to have pets, but I prefer to have the bees. So we're gonna skip this. Alright. There we go. 411 done. You could pick up the Tempest Knife. Or the Hammer. I'm just gonna go with Enchant Point. The next merchant is the Guildsmith, I believe. Alright, floor 12 done. Pretty easy. This is when you could grab this is where I would grab the Gong Awakening. I would say either replace your Power Shaker or your Blast Fungus. It really depends on what you want to do. I would go with the Gong Awakening. Gong Awakening, I would say, is... Well, Blast Fungus really short cooldown and can deal with air effect. Actually, no, we're gonna flip-flop it. We're actually gonna take the Power Shaker instead. Okay, floor 13 done. Pretty easy floor if you watch out for the creepers. I mean, I will say we have not picked up a weapon in a while, but yeah. You could go with the Snowbow and put multi-shot on it. Honestly, is what I'm going to do, just so I have a stronger ranged weapon. This door actually generally doesn't have a lot of creepers this time, like it normally does. Alright, floor 14 done. As you see, I am almost dead, but not. Now, we can actually grab it. Broken Sawblade. Very powerful. And... so, you know, Guardian Strike, Change is actually really good, and then Radiance. If you want to do a different build, you could do, instead of Guardian Strike, Leeching, and instead of Radiance, Crit Hit. But that's what we're going to go for. We're going to go for Guardian Strike, Radiance, very defensive build. So now, we can go here. You could grab Corrupted Seeds. Really think about it, the Corrupted Seeds could be a little bit better than the Oakdraft Tomb, but you could also grab this Backstabber, do Leeching, Weakening, Guardian Strike, or Shockwave. This Beat Stormer is actually pretty good because you can do Deflector, Thorns, Life Boost, and then Chilling, which is... I think why I grab it. I believe that I'm gonna grab this for now because obviously I think it's just gonna be better. And because I already died, Life Boost will actually just give me 33% more health in an instant. This also is a weird end floor. Just defend the pillar. There you go, floor 16 is done. I would just grab the next Updraft Tomb. This floor gets a little bit harder because of creepers. There we go. Floor 17 done. Pretty quick and easy. This scale mail is the armor that we want to grab. We got deflect. We got cooldown. And I'll probably grab pets later and I'll do beast boss. So I'm just going to focus all my enchant points now on this armor because this is maxed out. And we are going to guildsmith it. Rampaging 1 is not that bad. Boss floor. I think this is Drawn Necromancer and Ghast. And Ghast spawns lower? Yeah, I was right. There we go. There we go. Pretty easy. Floor 19. Here you can grab a Deathcat Mushroom, which is going to increase your attack and movement speed. That's when I would get rid of the Power Shaker because I can tell that the Power Shaker is definitely losing its thing. Okay, so just did floor 20. It took a lot longer because I had to reset to the checkpoint. Here is where you get some good stuff. You can go with the Cog Crestway, you can go with the Buzzy Nest, you can go with Ironhide. I wouldn't go with that or with that. I would go with one of these three because I'm doing Beast Boss, getting a 60% more damage. We're going to go with the Buzzy Nest and we are going to replace the Updraft Tomb. Spawn them down there, deal with all the creepers. There we go, floor 21 done, pretty easy. There's also this mechanized saw that you could go with, but I just would not. And yeah, we'll go back and let's just... wait until I get all the other stuff. Floor 23, another underwater floor. This floor is, I would say, pretty easy. And there we go, it's floor 22 done. This Graveman is actually not that bad. You go Busy Bee or Freezing, you go Leeching, and then Swirling. Also Vexing, Chant. They actually do a lot of damage, so I would actually go with those instead. Right? Because these do 1538, these do 2639. We'll go with the Vexing Chant. Merchant 4, this is the final Merchant 4. You have the Unique Smith, and you're going to unique your Broken Sawblade because now you have long continuous attacks instead of short attacks. There's also another puzzle floor. And yeah, I would say don't repeat what I do because it's not gonna be the same. I think it might be bugged out because this is right, but that's wrong. Go with that. That's wrong. I'm pretty sure I clicked this one. Yeah. Okay, now it works. Some reason for me it just didn't work, I guess. After long, 424 done, we can get nothing really great. You could go with that. Shock Swirl, and then maybe Void Strike, even though it's probably not going to be the best. This floor has a couple Necromancers and Tower Guards. And there we go. Floor 25 is done. I wouldn't really say anything from here to go with. I would say the setup that you have right now is probably going to be the best. You really need to speed through this floor. I died again. You really need to just get down here and deal with these enchanters that spawn, but also not die, because that's what I'm doing right now. Let's... Okay, I can do one thing. What will be best? Probably Beast Boss. Get these guys going now, so they do a lot more damage. We have a good updraft tomb here. This is actually really good, because a lot more damage. You get life boost. This is if I died twice, that's good. You also get Snowball. So that's the last thing you want to pick up. And then you could do Surprise Gift or Explorer. This, or you just need to watch out for hazards. There you go, that's floor 27 done. On to the final floor. I don't want to pick up anything here. Go with that. We have 5 enchant points. Let's just get Surprise Gift 2, and then Original Multi-Shot. The final boss, if you can't tell, is the Tempest Golem. Alright, first stage done, got him down to about a quarter of his health. Ready to beat this guy up. And there we go. Floor 28 is officially done. Let's see what we are going to get from the tower. Triple Radiance Gilded Daggers. Triple Radiance Gilded Daggers. That is insane. What else we got? Exploding. Not great. Of course. And they have Swirling. That is a really rare pickup. I only have one other gear that has triple radiance, and it's Moon Daggers, which is, that's kind of funny. I have 2 daggers that have triple radiance, but one of them is gilded. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, definitely consider leaving a like. Also, click the subscribe button and set the bell so you don't miss any more of my videos. And I will see you guys Wednesday with a crypt run through Mortal Kombat Mobile. Alright. Once again, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you.